question.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the points that you had mentioned about reconnecting to people, so in this particular aspect, I just wanted to ask you. Uh, Currently, we are doing work from home, so many a times it happens that the motivation of employees is a bit down. So continuously keep some engagement activities. To pep up
Yes.
people to ensure that they have a kind of engagement with the organization, what's happening, the daily communication through
Right.
various sources and everything. But
Mm-hmm.
what is it different that we can do to ensure that during this work from home time, during this COVID time, that we can do something different or which can have more participation of employees? Is
Yes.
there anything that you can suggest?
Yes. Yes. I saw your, expectations from the program, Rosetta. Thank you for being part of this session. And of course,
Hmm.
there are a bunch of, best practices that have been emerging in terms of how do you really engage people in a work from home mode. So one is that, I could, definitely if you see the reboot step number 4, which is
Hmm.
what, the deep dive sessions will actually focus on. I have a whole lot of
Okay.
material or content, if you're interested in a deep dive content, I'm happy to take either one for you, or if you would like to invite a few more people from your organization. But still, I would just
Yes.
like to leave you with, some best practices. See, I think remote working, there are two three things, so one is that in
Hmm.
the remote working environment there is this whole concept of e-presentism, which is that people want to be
Right.
present for an extra bit of time just because they would like to show their productivity. So,
Hmm.
first and foremost, I think if we have to engage people, we have to give them that autonomy and empowerment, that their work from home is not just purely going to be about tracking their number of hours and putting a tag on their number of hours as productivity. So
Right.
first and foremost, for example, what Egan Life Insurance has done is that they have defined the concept of core hours policy, where
Okay.
the entire team, no matter how geographically dispersed you are, you try and work
Hmm.
together at a common time slot. So that's number one, which I read about Egan Life Insurance. Another one that I can leave you with is that today I was reading that DCB Bank, they have very
Hmm.
interesting activities for the team that they are trying to do online itself. So, for example, virtual backyard bird watching, or virtual yoga sessions. They have what they're calling as our HR, which is more like their radio chat session, where they're even talking about awareness, on the COVID awareness and the treatment options. So you see, there
Hmm.
are likewise, a lot of things which interesting organizations are, like Citibank, for example, they are conducting these wellness sessions itself through a virtual medium, so online Zumba sessions, or can you have one Friday evening where, for 15 minutes you get everyone together along with their families, and you have a chance to connect not just with the person but also with their families, as in a work from home mode
Hmm.
you are also being exposed to an individual's private life beyond just the workplace. So, like
Hmm.
that, I have a lot of content, Rosetta, which is specifically curated around wellness and remote working. So, if you see a possibility, I'm happy to do a more deep dive session as well, and we'll stay connected as well.
Thank you, Priyanka. Many of these points that you had mentioned, we have already initiated. It's going on well. The only concern is that when you have this engagement activities, when it's in during work from office, it's easy. You can tell people to participate, or if participate, and they will physically as well as mentally they are there over there. To connect to you. But
Right.
during work from home, any
Yes.
kind of this engagement activities, emotionally, I do not know out of the 150 people how many are actually in a good frame of mind. I
Yes.
mean, obviously, I know the feedback in terms of we have this continuous feedback sessions wherein we know the health updates of our employees, we know what's happening the other side, but not the very much in detailing. So
Correct.
the kind of what do you say, the engagement acceptance is something which I find is little low. So how do I pep up that is something which I was trying to figure out.
Yes. One of the reasons why I feel that's happening is that, with this whole overload of remote working, there is also a concept of Zoom fatigue or burnout. With all that excess communication and video chatting, well,
Right,
it's
right.
a lot of cognitive processing for people that, anyhow, I have to be present all the time. I have to read all of those mails. I have new ways of collaborating with my co-workers. So I feel that
Mm-hmm.
somewhere the root of the problem is also that excess burnout which is happening. So, there
Mm-hmm.
are some very, like I was suggesting to you earlier, that, can we try and, build in our engagement activities in those core hours itself? Because if you cannot find them at one particular time, at least try and define the core working hours. And within that, can you dedicate at least 15 minutes of an activity that an employee will look forward to at the end of their workday? And maybe it could just be
Mm-hmm.
something once in a week. So there are a lot
Mm-hmm.
of, best, what do I say, best practices that I have again collated. But again, here, I see that the Zoom meeting may just get lost in another 1 minute or so. But let us
Fair
connect
enough. Fair enough.
offline, Rosetta. It was lovely to have you, and let us connect offline. I'll ping you after the
Definitely.
call itself.
Priyanka.
Yes,
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very
yes,
much.
yes.
It was nice having.
Thank you again, everyone, for your
Thank you.
participation.